Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Spectrum Pharaon, and today I'm bringing you a MOAB gameplay on the map Interchange. And I'm using the Type 95 red dot and surprisingly no silencer, and I'm using my specialist killstreaks as the usual setup. And today I will be talking about Black Ops 2 multiplayer points and tiers and perks and all that good stuff pretty much. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. So pretty much ever since Call of Duty 4, multiplayer has always focused on the 3-tier perk loadout. Each tier would have a set amount of perks, then relatively countered by others. The player could easily create classes focused on stealth, rushing, all you want, all that good stuff. And the perks would complement each other, and the kill streaks are based on how long you could go without dying. On top of these loadouts, players always got a primary and secondary weapons, plus equipment, grenade, and tactical grenade. With Call of Duty, no, Black Ops 2, not Call of Duty, never mind. Well, you could say Call of Duty Black Ops 2. The 3-tier system has been replaced with a 10-point allocation system. Guns, attachments, equipment, and perks will not take up allocation points. For example, you could allocate all your points towards starting out with 2 primary weapons, or you could allocate no points to weapons and start out with a standard knife, get a kill, and steal a gun. The allocated points not used on any weapons would allow you to use them toward a select amount of perks. This is an interesting take on the series, and it will put many fans into culture shock. I'm excited for it as the series has run stale, considering Modern Warfare 3 was an abortion of the game that has been broke since day one. It really, I thought it was okay, but I mean, it wasn't really that great. I can't help but wonder, like, if Treyarch will include classic style game mode on the side in order to keep players that are unable to cope happy. Either way, with more gameplay being shown this Monday on never mind. Okay, so that's the point system. I hope you guys got that. It'll be interesting to see on how the point system actually work, how many points you get for certain things you do. It wasn't really clear on how that will work. Pretty much it's pretty much gonna be like almost a free-for-all with guns and stuff. Like, you could put 2 primary weapons, no weapons at all, just a knife, and then pick up a weapon. Tons of perks. You could have like almost all the perks. It almost sounds like you could almost have all the perks, but I'm not sure how they're gonna like regulate that or stuff like that. So that will be interesting to see how that works. You know, yeah. I'd like to see I want to know how much things cost with the points. So that'll be interesting, because like if like one gun costs 10 points or something, that'll be slightly ridiculous depending on how many points you get per game, or I don't even know how they give out the points. So yeah, alright, so in regular Call of Duty, the campaign mode was always you'd play through it and then you'd stop. So yeah, because the campaign was usually you do it once and then that's it, and you go play multiplayer, and multiplayer always had the different games. Every game was different, all that good stuff. Through Strike Force missions, we will be able to explore branching storylines. So every storyline will be different depending on how you play. It's possible to succeed or fail at a Strike Force mission, impacting the entire storyline, which proceeds from that point onward. This means that after playing the game through to one conclusion, you could start over and enjoy a completely different outcome the next time, which is extremely interesting. That means they have written many different endings to the story, which will be cool, I guess, unless one of the endings really sucks. This should extend the time the gamer spends on the campaign and maintain interest, which is good, because the campaign never really got that much love. Strike Force also provides a unique opportunity to play from an omniscient point of view, which is limited to one particular perspective at a time. What this means is that you can get to select any soldier or vehicle and play from that point of view until you switch to another in order to accomplish a single tactical objective. So yeah, that'll be interesting. So different storylines, stuff like that is great. Mass Effect, I think, had a wonderful ending. I've heard. Nah, that's a joke. It has a sucky ending, but they're comparing it to that. I've never played that game, so it'll be interesting to see how many different endings there are. Maybe like 10, or maybe there's only 3, and how many different pathways you could go. There, I'm calling in the MOAB right now, and I get all my kills. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the point systems and the campaigns go for the game. That's the end of the commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed.